What's today's date?
May 31st.
May 31st. May 31st, 2017. We are here at Kian's 8th grade graduation at Temecula. What is this called? RCC?
CRC.
CRC. And it's about 6:30 p.m. People are getting settled in.
Me and my mom are going to go to the bathroom.
6:40 p.m. Okay.
Does he have to go get to the bathroom?
Sure.
Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. More than anything, more than anything, I hope you're dead. Screams out, screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you'll stay. It's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming to our 8th grade promotion. Please let us all take a moment to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the pledge. Remove all.
Well, welcome. I didn't really know I was going to be starting this thing off. It's really cool to see all of you. This is a great venue. We're happy to have this opportunity to be here, and we're happy that all of you could attend. We know that our MPR is not quite capable of this many people. So very happy to see you, very happy to celebrate with you. If you'll pardon me for a moment, I'm going to turn one of these speakers around because what I have to say is more for them than for you. All right, can you guys hear me? Yes. All right, good. I've been challenged by many of my coworkers to not cry. I don't know if that will happen. Students, I have some advice for you from Matilda. There's a quote in the book Matilda by Roald Dahl. Matilda says, "Never do anything by halves if you want to get away with it. Be outrageous. Go the whole hog." Matilda was describing why Trunch, the horrible headmistress, was able to get away with just about anything. Kids read the story? Yeah, she's pretty horrible. Matilda's understanding was simple. Trunch wasn't afraid to do what she thought was right, even though it was as disgusting as it was. Now, of course, there are lots of examples of that in history. Many of you studied those with me. Alexander the Great. Remember ancient Sparta? Yeah. And even Ashoka, the famous ruler of ancient India who conquered with kindness rather than savagery. They believed that what they were doing was necessary and good, and they did it with gusto. Next year, you will begin a new and maybe scary and definitely challenging and probably ridiculously fun chapter of your story. Be outrageous. Show your new teachers who you are. Show them your personality. Show them outrageous respect and work habits. And as Matilda said, go the whole hog. You will be there representing yourself, your family, your values, and of course, in some small way, TVCS. Do you want them, those classmates, those teachers, those administrators, and anybody else that you come across, to think that you aren't outrageous? That was a question. I heard you, Katie. Do you want them to see you as someone who does things, quote, by halves? Well, we hope not. We desire an outrageous whole hog career for you in high school, because if you can figure it out there, you can carry it with you into college, into vocational training, the armed forces, or straight into the workforce, whatever your choice will be. We've been working with you to prepare you for that life ahead. That time where you, this is funny to me, you will be paid money to do tasks. It sounds funny. I have a strong suggestion for you. Find tasks that you enjoy and do them outrageously well. And go the whole hog. Because you will find yourself laughing then that you are being paid to do those tasks. Like sometimes I do. Class of 2017, I have loved my time with you. Some of you I got to teach. We made a musical. Some of you I just met this year. And from what I know, you are a goofy, mischievous, clever, sensitive, talented, loving, and yes, you are outrageous. You're a great group of scholars. And we celebrate you, and we celebrate your efforts. And please remember Matilda's advice. Never do anything by halves if you want to get away with it. Be outrageous and go the whole hog. Thank you for letting me be a part of your experience. Mrs. Hastings is here as well, and she has a few words for our students.
I learned already tonight that I probably shouldn't follow Mr. Neuenschwander or any Neuenschwander on the stage. Tough act to follow. First of all, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me all right. Can you guys hear me all right? Yes. Can you hear me all right? Yes. Oh, I'm going to speak extra loud because I'm very concerned. I want to make sure that you will be able to hear us over Mr. Keeler's loud sobbing tonight, which is sure to come. Sounds like Mr. Neuenschwander's as well. If you can't hear me, just give me a signal, I'll let you know. I want to thank you very much for this special privilege of speaking tonight. I feel very honored to be in front of this fine group of young people. I want to welcome the teachers, friends, family, and students to this very special and solemn event. Actually, I thought of it as a solemn event until Mr. Neuenschwander spoke. This is an academic milestone, one of the many milestones yet to come in your fabulous lives. The theme this evening is Dream Big, and I can't think of a more appropriate theme for this particular group. Did you know that Albert Einstein's theory of relativity changed the world of physics, and it came to him in a dream? Einstein dreamt that he was sledding down a mountain, ever-increasing speed until he nearly reached the speed of light. He noticed the stars looked different, and this observation led him to the mathematics by which he figured out that famous formula. The Google founder, Larry Page, dreamt about Google. He saw in his dream that he and his business partner could make a business by downloading the entire web onto computers. The Beatles song Yesterday came to Paul McCartney while he was dreaming. He woke up with the music in his head and he wrote it down on the piano. He wrote it down and played it on the piano next to him. Now, back to this group. You know that you are a memorable group, a particularly special group in the hearts of many people here tonight. You have already made an impact, and it's a very positive impact, to the extent that you may not fully appreciate ever. And when I think about tonight's theme, I really do think of this group and how your dreams may already be coming true. There are students here who are well on their way to making dreams come true. Dreams of big careers, dreams of fame and glory, dreams of achievement. You are talented. You are determined. You have vision and insight. You know what you want, and you are already on your way. There are many humanitarians out there, and few of them can talk of such good deeds as the actual amount that founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, has actually done. While the exact total of donated or pledged money is hard to gauge, it is at least $29 billion. And although he donates to a variety of causes, one of his most devoted causes is the fight against malaria. As part of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he's received so many awards for his humanitarian efforts. Estimates are that he will have given away $60 billion in his lifetime. That's dreaming big, and that's dreaming beyond yourself. Mother Teresa, she proves you don't need to be a billionaire to be one of those great humanitarians of all time. Mother Teresa became a nun and was granted permission to provide food for the needy. The missionaries of charity then began in India, and they would later grow to have branches in 50 Indian cities and 30 other countries. A recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, her philosophy of actively helping the poor in every way is by far her greatest humanitarian contribution. That's dreaming big. Mahatma Gandhi. This humanitarian was best known for using nonviolent practices to end the British occupation of India. What began as a stay in South Africa to earn his rights as a British citizen grew to a movement that would capture the world's attention. He is the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize as well. There's Martin Luther King Jr. He's best known for his practice of nonviolence as a protest against injustices. As a pastor for a church in Alabama, he was one of the first to defend Rosa Parks. His role in the American Civil Rights Movement would later grow when he would give that "I Have a Dream" speech that we all know so well. Also like Gandhi, and like Mother Teresa, he received a Nobel Peace Prize. So when I think about what to tell you tonight and what advice to give you for your future, and knowing what you are capable of, I want to remind you to dream big, but dream beyond yourself. Dream big for others. Dream big for your brothers and your sisters. Dream big for your friends and your family. Dream big for your community. Dream big for the people who cannot dream big for themselves. Take your tremendous gifts and your confidence and do great things. Congratulations tonight. You deserve it. Dream big. And now our favorite part of the program, we are ready to begin, class reflections.
Brought me here, and she was the first teacher I had a personal connection with. We both loved horses, and she understood how I thought, and she helped me learn. So I want to thank my teachers and family for helping me learn. Next year, I will be attending Temecula Valley High School. Many people are going there, so not many people are going there, so I hope I still talk to some of the people who aren't going to the same school as me.
Hi, my name is Keen Albao.
Oh yeah!
I'm 14 years old and I've been going to TVCS since kindergarten. Next year I'll be attending Marietta Mesa High School. The best memory I've had here was just the fact that I got to meet amazing people and make new friends every year. I feel so lucky to be a part of some of these people's lives. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to see my friends grow and mature as we all go off to high school. Now I'd like to thank the school for everything it's done for me. I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thanks to my boys Wilkinson Gale, Blake Hauser, Noah Anderson, Siralf Kashan, Connor Robinson, Andrew Banks, Noah and Nate Mariano, Luke Leffler, and my two brothers, Milo and Ty. Thank you, Mrs. Zazula, Mrs. Corelli, Mrs. Leffler, Mr. Newenschwander, Mrs. Hastings, my 8th grade teachers, and of course all my fellow students and friends that I've got to know and grow with over the years. Thank you, Pastor Darius Mariano, my Uncle Christian, my Aunt Heather, and my grandmas and grandpas. And last but not least, thanks to my amazing parents. I truly cannot be who I am without you guys. Well, thank you for coming and thank you for listening, and thank you for making Temecula Valley Charter School a better place. Have a good night.
Hello, my name is Noah Anderson, and I have gone to TVCS since kindergarten. Though I have many memories here at Temecula Valley Charter School, my favorite is going to Knott's Berry Farm for the 8th grade field trip because though it was very recent, it was just a good time hanging out with all my friends and having a good day. I would like to thank the teachers and administration at Temecula Valley Charter School for guiding me and helping me grow as a student. I would like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandparents, and my uncle for always helping me through my highs and lows and overall supporting me. And last, I would like to thank my friends here at Temecula Valley Charter School for making these 9 years ones to remember. I'll be attending Marietta Mesa High School and doing leadership in the USB class. Thank you for your time.
Hello. I've been here at TVCS since 2nd grade, and this is my 7th year here at this school. Through this 7 years, it's been a roller coaster. I've liked some teachers, disliked some teachers, and my favorite memory was just 2 months ago when we were able to, I was fortunate enough to go on an East Coast trip with some of my friends. While we were there, Lucas and Gail got some food poisoning, and we were in our hotel room, and he had to throw up, and Nate was using the restroom. He was on the sink, and so Will gets up, he goes, uh-oh. He gets up, pushes Nate out of the way, and throws up in the toilet. So next year, I'll be attending Marietta. While there, I hope to play baseball and later on become some kind of engineer or be in the military. I'd like to thank Will, Austin, Noah, Anthony, Kevin, Connor, Blake, Kean, and Luke. They've made my time here at TVCS a fun time and me happy. I'd also like to thank my mom and my dad for raising me and caring for me. Thank you very much.
I have been here at TVCS since 7th grade. I had to kick you out of class. When I was in school, I couldn't wait to leave class, but you guys never wanted to leave. I'll always remember how good you are at lifting each other up. When your friends are down, you're always there for each other. Even though you complained when I created your lab groups, you were really good at working with each other and helping each other shine. So please don't lose those qualities: gratitude, eagerness to learn, and compassion. Your new teachers and classmates will surely appreciate it as much as I did. Good luck in high school, and I can't wait to hear about your new adventures.
Hi, my name is Will, or Wilkie, or Wilkinson, or Silly Willie. I went through quite a few names in my time here. I'm 14, and I was at Temecula Valley Charter School from kindergarten to the 4th grade. Then I left, and I came back this year, and that was a really great decision. Thank you to my parents for that. One of my favorite memories here was in the 3rd grade when I was in Mrs. Hastings' class. Me and Kian, we were at lunch and we made some cup noodles, and we were being distracted third graders and decided to not put water in them. Well, and they caught on fire. And we started silently freaking out, and then I started screaming, and then Mrs. Hastings saw it, and we ran and grabbed a cup of noodles and brought them outside, and there is now a permanent scorch mark in front of the third grade classroom. Next year I'll be attending Murrieta Mesa High School. I'm already enrolled in the AVID program, and I'm going to go out for the basketball team. I'd like to thank Noah Anderson, Nate Romo, Kian Albao, Andrew Banks, Austin Bowden, Anthony Miller, Softer Sean, Kevin Garcia, Mason Nguyen Schwander, and Jack Mangan. I'd also like to thank my parents for such great support, my family. I'd also like to thank Jesus Christ for getting me here. And I'd also like to thank the staff and teachers at Temecula Valley Charter School for tolerating me. Have a great night.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I've been at the school for about 5 years. I've had my ups and downs, but it's been pretty good. I've made so many great friends like Eduardo, Noah, Edgar, Andrew, Will, Austin, Anthony, Connor, and many more. I have many great memories, but a lot of them I should not speak of. But I will share one with you. So, once Eduardo was screaming, the teacher came out and told him he was disrupting the class and not to do it again. So I screamed. The teacher got really mad and got Eduardo in lots of trouble. He had to meet with his parents and had to write a note, but still didn't tell on me. I would like to thank my parents, my teachers, especially Ms. Paulson and Room 5, like Jen and Becky. They've been so patient with me and they've helped me a lot. I don't really have much plans for the future, but I will be attending TVCS. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Garrett, and I'm 14 years old. I've been at the school since kindergarten, and some of my favorite memories here has been at TVCS, has been at field day because of all the fun games that we played there, and I've made a lot of friends over the years that I still have today. And I would like to thank my parents for always being there for me, and my friends. I would also like to thank Mr. K down there, and all of show choir. And next year I will be attending Murrieta Mesa High School, and some future jobs that I'm trying to get is maybe an author or an actor. And TVCS has been some of the best memories of my life, and I will never forget these. Thank you.
Good evening, 8th grade and families. Well, we've all heard tonight that our theme is to dream big, and the actor Christopher Reeve's, Superman, he said, so many of our dreams at first seem impossible, then they seem improbable, and then when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable. But how does that happen? What does it mean to summon the will? It means you have to really, really want it. You need to want it bad. You need to be willing to make some sacrifices to make it happen. So can you guys think back to that wonderful time when you were in 4th or 5th grade and you were learning long division? And it seems so new and complicated, and you probably did the daddy, mommy, like the little, what I'm talking about. Okay. And it probably seemed really hard. Well, if you came into our class when you were in 8th grade and you saw square root symbols and scientific notation and pi, you would be blown away and you would have no idea what you were even looking at. So now, through those sacrifices that you've made from coming to school, doing your homework, taking notes, being in class, you have accomplished things that may have seemed impossible just a few years ago. Now, I don't expect that many of you guys have big dreams that include solving complicated math equations. Although I did hear some engineer, see people saying engineer, so yeah, that's awesome. But I believe that you all want to dream about being able to accomplish hard things. I bet you dream that you can improve yourself and be better tomorrow than you were today. If there is one thing that I would hope that you would remember from my class, it would be the process of making corrections. Everyone here has done test corrections, right? Yeah. And you love it, right? Right. Well, they all know the 3 steps. I'm really particular about them. They have to fix their work, show their work, and then write how to do it correctly. And the whole reason for that process was for these guys to stop and reflect and think about how they could be better, to explain in steps how to become better, and then to prove that you're better. And I hope that you can learn to use that process in other aspects of your life. There's going to be bumps on your road. There's going to be mistakes that are made, but don't allow those stumbles to crush your dreams. Use them to prove that you can overcome, learn, change, and progress. Now, when I say dream big, I don't necessarily mean that I want you guys to all become rich and famous, although that would be awesome because you're going to remember me, right? When you're rich and famous? Okay. But I mean dream really big, bigger than that. Dream that you can set and accomplish your goals. Dream that you can love life. Dream that you can be a good friend. Dream that you can be a hard worker. Dream that you can enrich the lives of others. Dream that you can see the positive side of life. Dream that you know that you have immense self-worth. Dream that you can find the joy even in a hard trial. Dream that you can learn anything that you want to. Dream that you can learn from your mistakes. Those are the kind of big dreams that I have for you. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your lives every day. It's been a pleasure laughing and learning with all of you. I'm so proud of you all and the accomplishments that you've made. And my big dream for you is that you can continue learning and laughing throughout your life. Congrats, 8th grade class of 2017.
Heaven from field day, when the fire truck would come and spray us with water. That's until the drought. And we had to reduce the water we used. Another fun memory would be the car rides to our field trips. Since we couldn't use our phones, we would have to play games and tell riddles. I would definitely miss that time with my friends and like to thank them for that time and here making TVCS fun. I also like to thank my mom and dad for everything they have done for me, my teachers, Mr. Zuzula, for not just being a teacher, but a friend as well, Miss Corelli, Miss Cardenas, Miss Luffler, my PE teacher, Miss Hauser, Miss Rogers, Miss Paulson, Miss Bronicki, and Miss Welty. Next year, I will be attending Paloma Valley High School. I will be taking the engineering pathway, and I will be playing basketball, volleyball, and hopefully starting quarterback for the football team. Thank you for another great memory tonight.
All about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I like to take a minute, just sit right there, don't stress, because I'm about to tell you how I became part of this loving family called TVCS. This is scary, I've got to admit. I've been going to TVCS since I was in kindergarten. It's literally my second home. Not kidding, I've slept in the NPR at least twice. What makes TVCS home are the people that go there, who I am more than proud to call my family. My favorite memory at TVCS, it's got to be show choir. Every moment, everything about it, it was just my favorite. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank Mr. Keeler. Thank you so much, Mr. Keeler. I don't think you realize how much you've affected my life. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to do what I've always wanted to do, perform. I'd of course like to thank my family. Thank you guys, I love you guys so much. I know I'm a pain in the butt, but
I definitely see it. Thank you. I'd like to thank my teachers, friends, including you, Mr. Zazula. Thank you for coming, for always being there for me. As for the future, I plan on attending Marietta Mesa High School and giving my 100% in all I do, whatever comes in my way. Thank you guys for listening.
High school, my day's not complete yet, so excuse me for just a moment. So, happy promotion night Wednesday! Happy promotion night Wednesday! I'm gonna really miss that. My 8th graders are always really, really great at greeting me, and it makes my day. And a few of them that are really enthusiastic every time. You are going into high school, and I want to try to give you some advice. I really have truly appreciated all of you really welcoming me into the TVCS family and getting to know you and your families this year. You made me feel very welcome, so I want to thank you for that, and I really appreciate all of that. It has been an honor being your teacher. I know that as you enter high school, you might be asking yourself some questions like, how am I going to reach my true potential? How am I going to reach my dreams? To reach your potential, you must have a plan. You must have goals. You want to make life happen for you and not to you. Yes, dream your dreams and dream big. But your dreams, put them in goal form. Develop a plan of action that will allow your dreams to become a reality. Achieving your goals isn't something that just happens because you wish it to be so. You achieve your goals by striving to deal with life's challenges in a positive manner. Sometimes life can deal a bad situation to the best people. Some of you have even mentioned some of those. When adversity comes your way, it's your outlook, your attitude, and your self-confidence that will help you to your way to success. Remember, your life is not determined by your circumstances. It's how we encounter and how we encounter those. It will determine by how you respond to those circumstances. Failure, that's a normal part of life. Failure often is a special opportunity to learn, and the more you learn, the more that you understand how to react to those curveballs that life throws at you. Some of the best advice about achieving your goals comes from the president that we just recently learned about, Abraham Lincoln. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. The key to making things happen for you depends directly upon your willingness to try. The willingness to try, to risk, is to influence on your own personal beliefs and your self-concept. I believe that people tend to achieve and accomplish in life in direct correlation to how they feel about themselves. In your high school years, you will be increasingly in charge of your life. You will be in charge of what you learn, your actions, your choices, who your friends are, and what your future is. You will tend to achieve what you believe you can achieve. You will achieve in direct relationship to how you practice such traits as grit and determination. Someone once said the difference between the possible and the impossible lies in a person's determination. Success is not up to someone else, it is up to you. Learn to keep learning, dream to keep dreaming, set goals and accomplish them, because when it's all said and done, your life, your future, identify your life and your dream. Put your goals into to your dream and go after them with determination. Dream big, Cougars, and congratulations.
Happy, and I've been attending Temecula Valley Charter for 3 years now. And I can wholeheartedly say it's been the best 3 years of my life. This chapter of my life has been positively influenced by many people, and I'd like to recognize as many as possible. First of all, thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything you've done for me and always being there for me. Thank you for my teachers, especially Mr. Zazula. You've helped shape who I am today. Thank you, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And thank you to my friends. And as much as I'd like to thank all of you individually, I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so. My favorite memory here at TVCS has got to be in 6th grade, where the songs Jack and Mason, and after watching Mason consume a hot dog with every topping except for an actual hot dog hole in like minutes or seconds, we just couldn't stop laughing. And I think it was at that moment that I decided that these were my friends. Next year, I will be attending Marietta Mesa High School, where I will be pursuing a career in mathematics, architecture, or law school. The idea of advancing to high school is intimidating, to say the least. But instead of being nervous, I'm choosing to embrace this upcoming chapter of my life and make the most of every moment. I believe Gandalf said it best in the Fellowship of the Ring when he stated, "All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." Thank you.
Hello. My name is Jack Mangan. I've attended TVCS for 7 years now. But before TVCS, I attended Alamos Elementary. At this school, I never really found my place, and I had very little communication with any other people, with a few exceptions. And then I moved to TVCS and found people with similar hobbies who made me feel welcome and part of a group of friends. One of my favorite memories of being here was when a group of friends and I participated in the school talent show and performed the song Sweet Home Alabama. And the reason that this is one of my favorite memories is because I was performing with my friends that all share the same interests, and we continue to share these common interests. I want to thank my parents and family and the amazing friends that I've met here, and all the life-changing teachers that I will never forget. As for my future, I will be attending Marietta Mesa. I'm going to play in the marching band at Mesa alongside my friend Nate. I'll be joining the robotics club, and I will be continuing to play guitar. Thank you. Rock on.
Hi, my name is Mason, and there's a song by the Beatles. It's called Hello Goodbye. It's one of my favorite songs, and in the song, they say, I don't know why I say goodbye, I say hello. I think it's just very crucial, because we're all saying goodbye today, but really, we're going into a new beginning, so we just need to say hello. I think one of my favorite memories of this experience I've had here was with Mr. Keeler. I learned that I have a talent for performing, and I wouldn't be able to learn that without him. So I'd really like to thank Mr. Keeler, and I'd also like to thank my parents for getting me here. And if I didn't have you guys, then I wouldn't be in the state I am now. I'd like to thank all my friends, because I feel like I've chosen the right friends and they've shaped who I am, and if I didn't choose the right friends, then I wouldn't be the way I am. For the future, I'm going to go to Temecula Valley High School, and I am going into advanced drama there, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to say hello.
Hello, my name is Connor Robinson, and I have been at TVCS for several years. And it has changed a lot since I first came in 2nd grade. I remember last year's in 7th grade when Mrs. Rogers was going to name her son Connor. However, when she had the baby, she decided to name him Wyatt. We still talk and joke about this, but it has given me a special bond with Mrs. Rogers. I would like to thank my parents, Mrs. Rogers for almost naming her son Connor, and all of my friends who have made my years at school more enjoyable, especially Allie. She told me to put her on this list, but thanks anyways. I will be attending Chaparral High School, and I hope to attend the University of Southern California, just like my parents. I want to be a surgeon when I grow up and help those who are sick and injured. Thank you for your time.
First of all, this venue is amazing and everybody put in so much work and Mr. Healer is back there. And so I want to give everybody a round of applause. If you guys could please cheer for everybody that's in the background right now. Thank you guys so much for everything that you did. It's beautiful, okay? I want to start off by saying that today's topic is dream big. I know you guys keep hearing that, so that's going to be what my speech is about too. This is really awkward. I wish I were facing you, but that's okay. The poet Johann Goethe said, "Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it." Today you will hear the word dream innumerable times, and rightfully so. I dreamed that one day I would get to share my love for literature with others. A dream that many said I would never accomplish, but I did. And it brought me to you. You will hear the word dream today because you are moving into a part of your life that is full of opportunities. Opportunities to meet new people, to make mistakes, to be a part of something greater than yourself, the world. It's bigger than you can know, and I hope that you will come to understand why I pushed you as hard as I did. Because life will be tougher than it is easy, but it's worth it, and you're all worth it. Be bold because basic people will never feel the power and magic that Goethe mentioned. It took a boldness I never knew I had to walk into our classroom almost 2 years ago. You were my first class I ever taught, and I was absolutely terrified. But you have shown me a kindness that I would never have known otherwise. You put your trust in me to guide you all, and I really hope that I made you proud. The magic I experienced each day teaching you was afforded to me because of you. There were times I would stop and think to myself, I can't believe this is my job that I love so much. I'm grateful to all of you for this. No matter how many times I asked you to use a Post-it, to stop and think about what you read, or read one more novel, you did it. And you did it with a smile and a thank you, because that's just who you all are. We read many stories this year about human nature and its potential darkness. There will be people out there like Jack, but there will also be people like Ralph and Piggy. Remember Anne's optimism even after all she endured. Begin your dream today for Anne, who continued dreaming even in hiding. Your most important tool will be knowledge. Remember the importance of knowledge in the narrative we read. Frederick Douglass knew the power he had after learning to read. Take nothing for granted because you have learned of others who truly had nothing. Never stop learning because it's a condition of your freedom that you enjoy as you learn from Douglass's story. Today you will hear the word dream said, but you will make the word dream real, and I know you will. Thank you.
Just for information for parents, grandparents, and members of the governing board that are out there, we do a lot of teaching at TVCS. It's not all field trips and not all of it. Great memories. Very exciting. Okay, at this point, I would like to invite up the 8th grade teachers. And I would like to invite up support staff that would like to come on up to the stage, help us shake hands. All of you that want to.
Take it off.
Ryan Albao. Noah Anderson. Andrew Banks. Andrea Barbosa. Kaylee Beasley. Austin Bowden. Moises Carino. Olivia Kate. Ashlyn Clark. Aria DeVries. Emily Faree. Christopher Finstad.